Aloha! This is the Green Lighting Mr. T. Welcome to some more... What's the game called? Dishonored? Dishonored. And we are escaping into the sewers. Okay. Oh. And hold on a sec. There we are. You do move a little bit. Walk a little faster when you're sheath.
It doesn't happen by accident.
You think he had help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle space gang. Watch the booby traps. Be some down there about it.
Good. We're lucky. Why didn't we get Corvo? You're afraid of him?
He's Sirconian. It's all merchants and horse towns.
Die, rats! Die!
I saw him fight 3-1 in the practice yard.
Not to me, they found.
I hope it is too.
So many rats, so little time. Ah, those cheapsteaks. I just had the idea that I might be able to, like, change, like, whatever. Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coldridge. Coldridge, I guess. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deep in the sewers. Grab the gear, find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us, a friend who will meet you soon. So those rats are infinitely spawning at any rate. However, one of the chilling things about this game, having not played that game in so long, seeing that, like, my other recording, ooh, that was gruesome. But now I'm just looking at, oh, it's they're rats eating a dead corpse, completely and absolutely. Okay. Thought you would go for the body, but no, you went for me instead. Because I am much easier to eat than the dead body. Maybe I'm just tasty or something. I don't know. Chee. Ah. Alright. Go up. There we are. So we're moving along pretty fast, I guess. Yum, yum, yum. Who leaves all this good food just laying around?
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague. You?
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just jump them down there. The rats eat them.
Okay. There we go.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
So many bottles. So many bottles. I actually didn't mean to do that, but okay, that's one way to do things. And no matter whether or not you set those off, they will always only have one. Last time I went to the trouble of just setting off, but this time I'm just playing whatevers. Which is possibly going a bit better. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken away from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into Redhaven River. All haste on luck, we share a common purpose. So now we get the goodies. So now we have weapons that are stealthy and stuff. Oh. Yeah, there we go. And this safe, which took me ages to figure out. Oh, right, the hint. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want, you sure you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. So, this took me forever, but there's whiskey. And even finding the whiskey part, still have to find the combo right there. Mamma mia. Not much in there anyways.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
What was that?
Oh, I totally screwed that up. I meant to do an air assassination.
Fall down already.
And I failed miserably. Well, I could use some food or elixir. I'll try and go for the food though. Save those elixirs for battle. It's R, right? R to use, yeah. Good enough. Ah, you sure showing those rats. You saw nothing because you can't see anything anymore because you're now blinded by death. Whatever. And the dead hermit. Yay! So this is like there's like side things that they'll take into account, some of which will affect later events. That one not being one of them, but it does show up. Or it's mainly just stuff you can do. Good glass.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped.
Over here. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good
Okay.
people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Hooray! Overall status is low. Okay, so now what? Oh right, I gotta press the button. I could go for an atomic fireball right about now.
This is the Hound Pits pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off is dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Royalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned
Okay.
with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily,
So-
and tell your name, he can.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, quite to say here. So I'm going to make talk awkwardly about not knowing what to talk about. Huh. So I am going to go and borrow a couple of things from these people who helped me. Hope they won't mind. And there's another book.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Starting at last, Admiral. We found our man. Even after 6 months in Cold Ridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need
I'm standing right here.
to kill the man.
Only with my weight. But it's a fair point, as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with you. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Okay.
Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Alright, so... mouse.
will remain in effect
How's-
through the month of May.
That's weird.
Stay alert
Maybe it's my
and
mouse that
stay
does
loyal.
that. I thought that was just because I was playing on a bed before. Okay. So I've played this game a lot, so I know where lots of little trinkets and coins are and stuff. All for good and money. There it is. No coin left behind.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
And blah blah blah. All the stuff gets added here in journal, so yeah. Whatevs.
If I may,
Wait,
I am
what?
a personal
What?
assistant to Lord Pendleton, and one of the senior servants at Pendleton House, as was my father. Now I am entrusted with this house, the home
What?
of the Loyalists.
The heck
I have never seen
did
the
you just
Admiral
do
for
with the
attendance.
broom?
If order can be restored to the city of Dunwall,
What did you do with the broom?
if anyone can get your old life back, it's him.
Where did you put it? You had a broom. Where did you? Where did it go?
House or care for a friend or family member who signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them, bring them to the city wall.
Blah 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 blah.
District for treatment.
Ah, here's stuff. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. P.O. spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds in 1 out of 1 in 5.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting bloc and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. End log. Is this off? Switch. Switch, where the hell?
Ooh. This is probably not very interesting what I'm doing. I'm just walking around and just...
Spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and
Yeah.
Do not attempt to approach or destroy.
Where did you get the broom?
Any items recovered from doing so.
Where? Okay, I'm just, you know, I will, like, do these. Hello.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman.
Ooh, I
The
actually
others
need
have no
food
idea
still.
what
I
it's
should
like
be
to
eating
suffer as
food.
I have. Speaking of which, Wallace, please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow. Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just a spy master.
I love how they just keep talking to you no matter where you go. I love that. Okay, so finally we'll head to Piero.
I'll
be crafting your weapons and gear. All
Why is the door
custom-made.
shut behind me?
You, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
Oh God!
This cannot
I just remembered what happened in the
You get a new tank from upstairs.
in my failed recording. I accidentally dropped the whale oil off the side of the railing, and it ended up killing him. Oh yeah, give me. All right, I'll go and fill it up. Sure. That was maybe worth reading, but whatever. Oh, one more thing. Should do it. And feel free to read this. This is basically an Easter egg. It's a Portal reference. And yeah, there's like the Portal icon or whatever you call it. What I do with the... There we go. Just put that over there. Blah blah blah. I never half the time I don't even read these. Like the first third time I played the game, like I read all this stuff. But here's stuff about Sokolov. You can pause and read some of the stuff if you'd like. But
the Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure in the cold is much without it.
I was replacing the whale oil and, well, I kind of put it over here. I stupidly pointed it this way and just dropped it over the edge.
Slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe them for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substance is developed. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Just get it near the... Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally?
Oh!
Lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need.
Well, they'd have cleared it up, I mean, right? Sure, I'll have a look now. And... that. And I'll worry about stuff later.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Sleep well.
So, anyway, this has been the Green Lightning Mr. T. I hope you enjoyed the video. And to you I say, aloha.